Okay, hello, hello. This is Joey. Okay, I think I'm live. Yeah. So I am just want to thank everybody who's going to watch this. If you're watching this on replay, thank you very, very much. If you're nobody's watching this quite yet, but if you're watching this on the replay, please let me know that you were here. I want to say thank you, and I'm going to do a series of videos on breakthrough in your self care. And there's going to be 9 videos. We're going to do this over days, and we're just going to basically go down like what does it take to really cause a breakthrough in your self care, and it's so why I'm doing this is because we all need breakthroughs in our self care, whatever level of self care that you were doing, 18 months, 2 years ago, whatever that was pre-COVID, it's simply not sufficient now. Whatever you're doing, there's just too much stress, too much weight, too much worry, too much of everything that that what we're doing, we just need more self-care. We need to take more time making sure that we are at our very best, and so that not only can we just perform better, but we can just survive, and that we can actually, these are tough times to really enjoy, but if we can be at our best selves, then we can at least enjoy them more, and have the energy and have the wherewithal and have the fortitude to do all the things that we need to do to take on the big challenges that we have to take on, because there's some very real challenges, and I think taking care of ourselves will give us the greater foundation to actually do that. So today I'm going to go over the first stage, and the first stage, the thing that you really have to answer is, well, what does self-care actually mean? What does it mean to you, to other people? Because there's a million different ways to do self-care, and you have to figure out what it actually means to you. So my definition of self-care is that it's the thing that allows you to be at your best. And the question is what is that, and how can you have more of it? That's to me what self-care is all about. You create a breakthrough by doing more of the things that allow you to be at your very best. So the first step, this question is what does self-care mean to you? What do you need to be at your very best? Now, a lot of people have, there's time and there's money and there's resource issues, and you're getting pulled in a million different directions. Totally understand. But my invitation to you is to write down all the things that you need to be at your very best. You may not be able to get them right away, but write them all down. So you get them on paper. The analogy that I'm putting out there is that this is like your pit crew. You're a Formula One racing car, and you're racing around, and you're going a million miles an hour, and you're going to pull into your pit stop to get refreshed, refueled, refurbished, all that kind of stuff. And your self-care practice are all the different things that your crew is going to be doing. And maybe it's sleep, maybe it's reading, maybe it's working out, it's eating well, whatever those things are for you. You want to label those out so that you can have someone do it. Imagine that's a pit crew, have that happen. So I want you to write, take a moment, and my invitation is to do this now, to write out all the different things that you need for your self-care. Then, over the next few days, start to notice what of those things you have, which of those things that you don't have and you'd like to put in, and maybe also notice some other things that you have, that you kind of have seen, that maybe that you didn't know right off the top of your head, but you can really see, like, yeah, that really makes a difference for me. One of those things for me is doing a second workout in the afternoon. I'm actually going to do it right after I get off of this. And I do a short, like a 20-minute workout, and it does a couple of things that has worked really well for my self-care. One, it gets me working out and sweating. But the big thing that it does is it gives me a sense of accomplishment. No matter how good or bad a day I have, no matter if I accomplish something or not, if I do that workout and I accomplish that 20 minutes workout, then I have a sense of satisfaction, a sense of accomplishment. I can end the day on a positive note. I feel energized for the rest of the evening. I'm energized to talk to my son. I'm energized to talk to friends, or I'm energized after having some dinner. If I want to do a little bit of work afterwards, I can still do that, but I have some energy. I'm not just dragging through it. Also creates a really nice block. So like that activity, that second workout in the day, is a self-care that works for me. May not work for you. Honestly, it doesn't matter if it works for you. It works for me. And my invitation to you is to figure out what works for you. because what we're going to do over the next, I'm going to do nine of these videos. The thing is that you can't really create a self-care program if you don't really figure out what self-care means to you. There's a million people telling you what to do. All of that doesn't matter because you already know what to do. You know what to do. It's just a matter of doing it. And we're going to show you how to do that. So the big thing right now, please, now what does self-care mean to you, so that you can take control of this, so that you can make it work. Because the the thing is that there there's lots of things that are getting in the way of our self-care. There's maybe your boss is no good, maybe you're angry at your coworkers, maybe your kids are driving you crazy, maybe there's all these things that are out there, these circumstances that are getting in your way, and totally valid, totally makes sense. But we have so little control over all those things. We have far greater control over the things that we can control, over what self-care means to us. So I just want to take a minute to sit down, figure out what self-care means, what self-care means to you, so that you can have more control over that. Because I think that's one of the big things with self-care, right? Is this total lack of control. By figuring out what self-care means to you, getting clear on that, and then we can start to put in some practices to make that happen, then we can actually make that happen and bring a greater sense of control to your life. It's made a world difference for me, and I hope it will make a difference for you. So if you're watching this, I am going to do at 3 o'clock tomorrow, which will be 3 o'clock on Thursday. I'm going to show you the next step, because after you write out all your what self-care means to you, what's going to come up are some limiting beliefs, some doubts, like I can't do that, it won't work out for me, I don't have time, all those sorts of things. It's going to and what we want to do is acknowledge those limiting beliefs, because they're getting in our way right now. We want to be able to identify them and let them go, so that you can do what you know to do to put your self-care practices in place. That's it. I'm Joey. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm doing a program starting on the 25th of October, and we're going to do a deeper dive into all of this. It's going to take 10 weeks to really create a breakthrough in your self-care. I'm going to put a link down below. If you're interested, there's all the information there. You can go through it. If it makes sense, we can set up time to talk. But that's next. But the main thing, write down what self-care means to you. It's absolutely crucial. If you do nothing else, write down what self-care means to you, because it will make a difference for you. That's it. Talk later. Bye. Oh, I'm going to put that link in here real quick. Where did that go? Yeah, I'm just taking a little extra time because, of course, I forgot the link, and that's just the way it goes. And here we are. Okay. That's all, folks. You have a wonderful day. Be safe, and I will see you tomorrow at 3 o'clock Pacific time. Bye.